Hi friends, in this video I'm going to demonstrate Node.js file system module, Node.js as a file server, and how to read, create, update, delete and rename files. But in this particular video we are just going to focus on reading files and writing files. For this particular project we need two modules. One is HTTP that is already built in Node.js, and the other one is FS that we are going to install using npm, that is Node Package Manager. First of all, create a project directory. Let's call it read file. Go into that project directory and install FS module. Okay, FS module is now installed, so let's get started. I'm going to use Sublime Text Editor and call this project read directory read file.js. Okay, the first thing we are going to use is require HTTP module that is built in into Node.js. The second thing we are going to require is file system module that is called FS. Now we are going to create a web server. Okay, request response. Okay, fs dot read file, and the file we are going to read is called demo.html, and it's going to return us either an error or the content in the data variable. Okay, now that we have the data variable, let's set the response header to 200 and set the content type to HTML. So the browser knows that the content type is text in HTML. Okay, now send the contents of the file to the browser, and finally end the response object here. And now we also need to bind this web server to a port. So let's define a port. Let's say 3000. Isn't this port here? Okay. Now after saving this file, we need to have a file called demo.html. So let's just create that file, demo.html, and let's create a basic HTML file with minimal content. Title demo HTML file, and on the body, hi and h2 node.js. Okay, save this file, and in the command line you can see we have created demo.html that resides in the same folder at readfile.js. Now we are going to execute our web server. So let's do that. Node read file.js. Okay, server has been executed. Now if we go to port 3000, you can see that the contents of demo.html are now appearing on in the web browser. Okay, let's just change some contents and say welcome friends to Node.js file system module. Save it